Alrighty, apparently nobody understands what I mean by the Taiwanese airlift, so let me explain it to you. Because everybody, I guess, is thinking that this is all going to be done in one day or some stupid shit like that. No, it does not. It does not have to be done. We're at peacetime. Now, granted, in wartime, we'd have to get those people out of there rather quickly. But this is peacetime. We don't have to hurry. We don't have to get in a rush. And even Google, if you Google it, Google will tell you you can get all 24.7 million people out of there no problem in 2.7 years. And they can do that themselves. They just hop a plane and leave Taiwan and come to the States. And then they get made into citizens and all that good shit. And I'd much rather have the Taiwanese here than the illegals here. Murderers, rapists, criminals, etc. I'd much rather have the Taiwanese here because they're productive members of society. And they do love America. You know, unlike some of the things we're getting across our border these days. Anyway, moving right on. So, yeah, this is not something that has to be done in a day. I guess everybody's thinking this has got to be done in one day or some shit. No. And like I said, even Google will tell you in 2.7 years, they're all here. They can fly themselves. They literally can fly themselves. Now, you say, well, what about the infrastructure? Oh, dude, I've seen the military. I've seen the military break shit down, pack it away in a galaxy, and they're in the air within, I don't know, just a few hours, even in some cases. It depends on what it is, of course. But, you know, we're talking about microchips here. We're not talking about, well, there might be some robots that make the chips, you know, those might be pretty cumbersome. But I mean, as far as the chips themselves, they're only that fucking big, dude. You get all the chips out of there, and maybe some of the robots, robotic arms or stuff that make the chips, you know. But I mean, it's not that, you know, it's not that big a deal, dude. But even Google admits 2.7 years and they're all over here. And then we just say, okay, China, you know, here's your island. Take it. Do whatever you want with it. Taiwanese people are here. They're safe. They're American citizens. They got full rights and benefits. We got them, you know, we can begin construction on brand new cities. We can begin construction on the new cities now. And then as the Taiwanese are coming here, they've got a place to move right into as they're coming. See, you know, set everything up just right, man. You know, there's ways of doing this, folks, to where it can be done right, okay? So, I mean, you know, it's not that big a deal. It really isn't that big a deal. Y'all are trying to make it out to be this big, humongous deal. It's not that big a deal. Now, if there was, you know, if China was threatening to invade Taiwan, okay, now that's going to be a much different scenario, isn't it? A much different situation. But that's, you know, China's not saying that. They are saying they want Taiwan. Okay, we'll give it to them. They just won't have anything. It'll be empty. You know, but we'll give it to them. I'm all for giving it to them. It just got to be empty. You know, I don't want to give them. I don't want to give them anything useful. I want to take all that stuff with us. You know, Sharpie, 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 Sharpie. That's enough. That's enough, please. I don't know what the hell he's barking at. Anyways, but yeah, man, I mean, this is not like it's got to be done in a day or something, you know, and you know, we can begin construction on the cities, and while they're working on the cities, see, they can be bringing them out, they can be coming over here on their own steam, you know, get them a plane ticket, come to the United States. You know, hunker down, you know, start working on these cities, get them set up. In the meantime, we can get them places, motels or hotels or something. If we can put illegals by the millions in hotels, millions now, because remember, them illegals that came here, that was several million. I forget how many million it was, but what did they say it was? It was a lot. I don't remember. I'd have to look again. But now, if we can house millions of illegals in hotels, motels, and whatever else we can find, we can put these at 5-star hotels in some cases. We can put these Taiwanese up. We can put them up in nice places to live until the cities are built. And, there's ways of doing this, folks. I mean, but we don't have to do it in one day or something. Is that what y'all are thinking? I guess that's what y'all are thinking, is that, oh my gosh, we got to do it in one day or something. No, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. And then as soon as Taiwan is evacuated and all of its infrastructure is on board a bunch of galaxies heading to the United States, then we just give them the empty island and say, here you go. Here's Taiwan. It's yours. Have at it. And then, because I want the Taiwanese, I want the chips, I want, if they have meaningful agriculture, I want that as well. And you say, well, Vaughn, if we put them in Arizona, New Jersey, if we put them in New Mexico, Arizona, and Nevada, wouldn't that be too hot? Well, I have a plan for that too. And the idea is to have salinization plants that are bringing in the salt water from the Gulf and irrigating the desert. Either that or finding underground aquifers that we can tap into. I mean, there's a lot of things we can do, folks, okay? This is, you guys are thinking this is some kind of impossible thing. It's not. It's not only possible, it's probable. It just takes good planning, and it takes good timing, and it just, and of course a love for the Taiwanese people, which I certainly do have. But it can be done, man. It's not that big a deal. It really ain't. You guys are making this out to be, some kind of big deal. It's not. It's not that big a deal, man. And even, like I said, even Google itself says 2.7 years, 3 years. That's it. 3 years. They're all over here. They all hop planes and get over here, and then we break down the infrastructure, bring it over on big galaxies, and whatever else we can scrounge, and get it over here, and put it all back up, just like they had it. We'll put it all right back up, just like they had it. It can be done, folks. It's doable. Okay, it's not. I'm not talking something that's impossible here. It's very doable. Okay, so relax, y'all. Relax. We got this. Okay, we totally got this shit. All right.